Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Sister Tamara here. Welcome again. My video might be a little bit struggling today because of my hay fever symptoms. I'm trying to do without taking the medication, try to just use my immune to fight this off. So my apology if there's any snivel or sneeze that come along throughout this video. But today I want to make a video about 10 lessons I've learned so far in the season. Not that I didn't have an idea of some of them, but it's just I get more in depth about them since this season. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to try and go through them quickly and just elaborate on them a little. Lesson number 1. Learn to operate in the gratitude spirit rather than the complaining spirit. Last week I gave the gratitude challenge, and I'm telling you, it was a great response from everyone who took part and everyone who gave me a feedback that, sometime, oh, my nose is tickling, my apology. This video is going to be harder than I thought. Bless me, my word. Anyway, I'm not sure if I will upload this, but I'll continue because if every time I sneeze, I'm going to restart the video. It's, I'm being like open and honest to the extent where we all who know what hay fever is like. It's allergy of the pollen during the time when it's hot or summery weather. The pollen rise and then you sneeze, your eye scratch you, your cough, your nose run, a lot of stuff. I'll make a video on that, my lessons from having hay fever as well, because you know what, it humbles me. But I'll get to that next time. Anyway, my 10 lessons, learn to operate in the gratitude spirit. Last week with my gratitude challenge, I realized that we complain more than we think we do. And sometimes we're like expressing ourselves. We're expressing it in a complaining way. So what I do now, I'm more aware of that. So number 1, learn to operate in the gratitude spirit rather than the complaining one. Number 2, learn to speak and take control of how I express things. Make sure God get the glory always. So yes, it ties into number 1, because just the way how we speak, we are sometimes just more complaining and finding fault rather than giving thanks. So number 2 for me, moving forward, I will try and acknowledge the way how I speak and try to improve on it by making sure I'm giving thanks throughout. One thing I learned is about like, cause we're gonna share stuff when we go through stuff, but don't leave it as if you're complaining about it, because it doesn't matter where. In everything we learn, there is a lesson. There is a lesson, and at least we have the experience. Everything we go through, there's a lesson, and at least we will have the experience to make better decision or to just self-aware for the future. Number 3, learn to serve others. Do things because you love, not for reward, not only because it suits or it's easy. Or we have to learn to make sacrifice for others because of the love inside of us. So for me personally, I am a quite giving person. I'm a quite helpful person and all of that. And I don't do things looking for reward and all of that. But like I was simply talking to my cousin the other day, and a lot of things that hold us back sometimes is like we don't want to do stuff because it's not easy, it's a trial, it's this, it's that. But I was speaking to my cousin, and her partner says to me, when you're coming to see us, I was even thinking to go see them, because with the government said turn on your yard, and honestly, stay at your yard is so easy for me. That's my natural nature. So I was just thinking, okay, we can continue video call, talk on the phone and all that. So when he said when I'm gonna come and see him, and I'm like, when would you want me to come? And he was like saying, anytime you want to come. And, my cousin was even saying, oh, cause we can still come and be outside. Like government say, from last week, the government say you could have go and visit your loved one, but you can't stay whether up on the sidewalk or the roadside and social distance. So straight away I said, okay, then I know I'm going to have to try and go and see them before the week is finished. So the next day I went to see them, and I'm telling you, it was such a blessing that my whole day, there's so much that I wanted to do, but I had to make the sacrifice. So I went to see them, not for me, but just to serve. And the blessing, the joy, it was just amazing. So for that, sometime I will try and take note more. Because sometimes you put things off to do things for people because you're waiting till when it's more convenient for you and all that. But no, try to serve more. And especially me as a child of God, we are like, we should be servant. Children of God, we should be servant. We should be serving others, so that God can get the glory. Anyway, moving on, number 4, forgive completely, even if the other person don't care that they hurt you. Forgive totally, even if you don't get to explain your hurt. If they don't understand that they hurt you, if they know or don't know, just forgive and forgive totally. Sometimes we do forgive, but we're still like 90% there, awaiting that little last bit for when they hear us out or when they understand. But just remember, people gonna hurt you who don't know they hurt you. And you have a duty of care to forgive totally. People gonna hurt you who don't care that they hurt you because they're gonna hurt you deliberately. But you have a duty of care to forgive totally. So yes, that is me. I used to always believe how forgiving I am, but I've learned since recently that as much as I'm forgiving, a lot of time I'm not 100% forgiving until I clear the air or say my piece. But no, I need to give totally, whether people hurt me deliberately or not, because I believe in the word that says, love them that hate you, bless them that curse you, love and forgive always. That's one of my motto of the foundation of my belief system. So yes, I need to like put that in practice more, because I like to explain and I like to be heard and I like to be understood. Yeah, not that I don't forgive, but that local sweet peace returns when you get to say your piece. But no, I am working on that. It doesn't matter, because people gonna hurt you and don't care zero that they hurt you. People gonna hurt you and genuinely don't even know that they hurt you. So we have to just forgive totally in a Christ-like manner. Complete forgiveness. Yeah, number 5, only God can change some people. Some people just I'm not giving up on nobody, but I have to pray for them, show them love, and wait on God, because only God can change some people. Some of us, we are being burning out ourselves, trying to change people, trying to make people be better persons, what we believe they should be and all of that. But no, if you believe in God or you have salvation, you can lose your way trying to change others. So just believe that only God can change some people. Only God himself. Some people have to have a personal encounter for them to even come to know God. So you could have preached the whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation. You could have lived the whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation. You got to just pray for them, love them, and wait on God, because only God can change some people. Number 6, focus on the realms of God to enjoy salvation. This one is for people who believe in God, like myself. When you meet God, when you seek God, you find God, you commit to God, you love God and you're serving God, determine that you get salvation. Salvation is yours. You got to feed that salvation. You got to focus on the things of God. So you read your Bible regular, you go to your service as regular as you can. You be caught up in the things of God. When your conversation, let it be of God. Just put God at the forefront of you, not part-time, but full-time. Worship God. He that worship God must worship in spirit and truth. And when you're caught up in the things of God, then you can enjoy salvation. If you're still busybody in the world matter, I'm telling you, you're going to be serving God and be like a miserable child of God. But God is peace, God is joy, God is love, God is humbleness, God is forgiveness. So when you be in the word of God, when you be connected to the things of God, then you can enjoy salvation. Salvation is sweet and free, and it's for every man to find God, to know God, to love God, to commit to God and serve God. And let's be happy in God. Yes, so focus on the realms of God to enjoy salvation. The other day, I got take me enough self, I scroll, and the few things that I see, it was so disturbing. Honestly, it's like it literally made me feel burdened down. I had to be going in prayer. It's like I take up the whole world burden upon me. I had to be praying for different circumstances. I consider it like me go peep through the devil keyhole. There's so much has changed since I've changed. And when I take a, like step out to look what's going on, it's too much. I have to run back into my word of God and my gospels and my praises and just be renewed and refreshed. So yes, number 6, focus on the realms of God to enjoy salvation. Number 7, It's great to look from where God brought you from every now and then. For me personally, it humbles me and it makes me more grateful, giving God glory. The other day, I went and I got some lot of physical photo that, for a while back, like long time photo. And honestly, when I look at them, I just like, wow. Wow. I find a few with a couple of people around me, and I took, took it, snap it with my phone, and send it to them. And I'm telling you, God did get the glory because when we look on where God has brought us from, and it just brings back memory, we were just giving God thanks. We were just giving God thanks, especially a friend of mine that back in my days, me and her used to do clubbing. And, I found a picture of her as well and I sent it to her and she called. And me, she, and my cousin, we were on a three-way. We had time where all three of us would be clubbing and stuff. And we were just looking from where we come from and where we are now, so much more mature. And I'm telling you, it's good to look back from where God has brought you from. Yes, you might come across a time when you were happy and now you're sad. Use that to give you hope that you can be happy again and you will be happy again. And give God thanks you had that happy enjoyment experience. It can be a time where you were like in a bad time and now you're at a better place. Even more so, you just be thankful for your journey and where you are. So yes, it's good to have a look back here and there from how far you come and just be thankful. Be thankful however way it is. You know, you have life to look back. You have life to look back. And number 8, flipping the switch in the mind is all it takes to be a better person. Yes, flip the switch. It's the mind. The mind is powerful. The mindset is powerful. You have to just be focused on the good. If not kind, just tell yourself, I'm gonna be kind. Maybe I don't even know how to be kind, but I'm gonna be kind. And just keep trying. You will get there. You got, I call it instant deliverance, where some people are so strong minded they can just tell, like if they're a smoker, they can just get up today and say, I'm gonna stop smoke, and they stop. Some people are not that strong. They maybe have to go to like rehab or whatever other channel to be motivated to get the willpower. But what I'm saying, just try and get a change of mind to the good energy, to be kind, to be good, to be forgiving, to be of love, to be patient, to be humble. Just try and flip that switch in your brain today. It's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. So that's it. Flipping the switch in the mind is all it takes to be a better person. So you can flip your switch today. And if you're already good, you just continue to be good and try and be even better. Number 9, most things in life is not necessary. As for me, 90% of the shops are closed and I miss nothing. Oh my God, I'm coming from a mighty long way. I used to be like a shopaholic. I love to spend, spend, spend. But that has not just since this season, but I've come a long way cutting that bad habit down for many years. But when I see the shops, so many shops close, and I'm telling you, as for me, I miss nothing. So most of the things in life that we use to occupy our mind, our time, our finance is not necessary. You can see the cloud changing like just within the time of making this video. Cloud is getting heavy over there, but it's a beautiful bright day anyway. I can hear the birds sing. I think I can hear a little bee somewhere around the place as well buzzing. But I'm grateful to be alive. Number 10, shopping every week is not necessary. I used to shop every week due to routine and bringing home fresh fruits and veg and pastries and the whole works for my children. Like it's a routine. Every Friday after work, I do like my little bank run and do my shopping. Now I don't want to be out there in the atmosphere more so regular. So now I go to shop like every other week. And if mine shop sometime even 3 weeks. So that moving forward from this season, I will not be shopping every week because it's not necessary. Those are my 10 lessons so far in this pandemic season. I hope they will encourage you and you too will maybe start like notice your lessons that you're learning in this time. But in everything, I give thanks I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks. Oh, there is a cute little bird just come right there on the trampoline. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, that is beautiful. Yes, I'm overwhelmed to be alive today. Be encouraged with my 10 lessons in this pandemic so far. Yes. Thank you for listening. May God bless you. And just remember, I love you, but God love you best. Sister Tamara love you. Thank you. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe and help this channel grow humbly. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.